Hey guys, it's Naru here, and welcome back to a new video, and welcome to OC introduction number 10. I've done 10 of these, you guys. It hasn't felt like I've done 10, but officially we hit the big 1-0. So for this video, you guys will be learning all about Naru, who is bae, and somebody was like requesting him for the past 2 of my OC introduction videos. So I'm like, your request has been answered because he is for this new one. So yee! So for his fun facts, Naru is a tsundere character. He's grumpy all the time, and he is in fact easily annoyed by other people. Naru has one older brother who is Naru, and he has one childhood friend who is Chio, and that ends up being his waifu at the end of the story. And Naru's favorite food is honeydew melons. He always stole them as a child because he never really had the leniency to easily have them every day. So I thought that was really cute. So getting into his background, some stuff may repeat from Naru's video because whenever I have characters from the same story, I try to make them easily correlate with each other so I don't really have to make a separate thing for another character. So I am sorry if this video ends up very repetitive. So when Naru was younger, the only person that really was majorly involved with his life was Naru, because Papa Naisho really wasn't involved with neither of them, because this was around the fact that Nara died and he just couldn't forgive himself for her death, so he really wasn't in the picture. And honestly, Naru really could care less, because the only person he wanted to be with from that point in time was Naru, because he idolized him. He wanted to be exactly like his older brother. He followed Naru everywhere he went, and he just loved his older brother. He just thought he was everything to him. So when Naru turned 16, Naru made a handmade gift to give to him at the end of that night. And he was like, "Brother, when are you going to be home? I really want to give you this gift." And Naru's like, "Naru, I'm not sure, but I will try to leave the party early so I could come home and just spend the rest of the day with you, who I love so, so much." So Naru was like, "Okay, I'll wait for you, brother." So the night comes to an end. Naru has stayed up to like 1 or 2 a.m. and he's like, "I'm just going to realize the fact that big brother's not coming home to get my gift." So Naru does end up throwing the gift away and just goes on his bed and falls asleep. So Naru gets home and he goes to Naru's room first thing, and he's like, "Naru, I'm sorry, I'm late." And then he just realized Naru's asleep and there's nothing really he can do about that fact. So when Naru woke up, he didn't talk to Naru at all. He ignored him, and Naru's like, "Why are you ignoring me? Is it because of yesterday?" And Naru's like, "You promised me you would come home and you never did, so I hate you, older brother." And that is when Naru became more tsundere, and that is when he became more rebellious. So from that time, Naru never could control him. He would always act out, and Naru never really liked the fact that he had no freedom. So he was like, "You know what? I'm tired of living here. I never get to do the things I want to do, so I don't like it." And he ran out of his house into this open area, and he sits on the ground and he cries because he just wants a life for himself. So, in the midst of him crying, he meets Chio, and he's like, "What do you want? Get away from me." Because at this point in time, he's kind of embarrassed to let a girl see him cry. And Chio honestly just wanted to say hello, and they eventually talk, and he realized that she is going through the same struggles that he's going through. So they kind of hit it off really well. He never really was fully open and happy-go-lucky with Chio, but they did get along. So when they turned 13 years old, they actually made a promise to each other that they will never leave each other's side if something does happen to them, and that's a promise, and Naru always keeps his promises. So 3 years later, it came to the fact that Naru turned 16 and his party was about to start, and before the party, Naru just kind of gave up on finding his own freedom, and he just kind of accepted that he has to live this way, and there's nothing really he could do about it. So that's basically it, and that's where the actual story starts. So that's Naru, and I hope you enjoyed learning more about the Bay. And I couldn't figure out what symbolized him, so I just did a pouty face in the background. And I hope you guys like the whole ink thing, because since Inktober is happening, I kind of didn't want to use colored pencil on this piece, so forgive me. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!